The Final Fantasy VII demo.
Oh, I gotta play it, man.
It came out the day the game was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
I wish my co-host would have played the game.
I literally have it sitting on my PS4 right now on the start screen.
Mine isn't even there.
I literally
I
just got home. I downloaded it last night. I could not bother myself to come back down and start up and play. But you know, as soon as I got home from work, we started recording this. So I was not able to play.
We should have delayed it just to y'all can play this game damn thing.
No, fuck it, I'm gonna play right now.
Well, see, my thing is, you know, I put out the video because I mean those that watch my channel, they know. But I mean I talked to you about it or whatever anyway in the Discord. I'm doing my studying phase right now, so I honestly I watched a little bit of your video, I watched a little bit of Afro's video, and I watched like 3 other videos, but I never go past the 3 to 5 minute mark because I don't want to suck up everything and just know what the entire demo has to offer. Because that demo is not the same one that we played at PAX. That's a completely different demo.
Afro's
So
entire thing.
I can't figure out how it is that I want to make content from it, but I know I want to do it. So I can't play it until I figure out what I want to do with it.
Just play the game.
Right. Like you
And
gonna
not just sit there
overthink
in
yourself
silence.
so much
But you
to
end up
where
not
you
making
think-
content on it.
Right. Not making content and not even getting to play.
I mean, it ain't going nowhere. They're not gonna lock the demo.
Still, nigga.
Bro,
You know how dumb
When I
you
was-
look? Oh, hey, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII's demo.
bro, when I was a
Why?
PokeTuber,
How does that make me look dumb?
Because you look dumb.
Oh my gosh, it is not that important.
Yes, it is.
when they dropped that
One of the
Furious
greatest
Gates
games of all
demo,
time is getting a remake. And you have access to the demo a month early before the game actually comes out. And it's not.
Yeah, I'm literally playing right now.
You know my stance on 7, bro. It's not 9. So.
I don't give a fuck. 9 is never getting this treatment.
Hey man, look, don't put the
9 is never getting this
don't put
treatment.
that
So pack
in
that shit the
don't
fuck
do that,
up.
Don't do that,
Like
don't do that. Don't put
you
that type
act
of
like
energy
9
in the
was
world, bro.
you act like 9 was popular. Come on,
Don't
bro.
put that type of energy in the world.
What, you mean the
alright?
truth?
It's not the truth.
Yes, it is.
9's great.
Yes,
It's
but
fantastic.
9 is not nowhere near popular as 7.
Why the fuck
Doesn't
is
matter,
that on the
it's
fly
better.
like
We'll
that?
probably no, nigga 6 is better than 9.
Yeah, you damn right. You are absolutely the fuck right. If we get a remaster the same way as 7,
We're not
6.
we're not getting
I'm
6
jacking off,
remastered,
but that's what we're
real
doing.
talk. If we get a 6 remaster, fuck it. I'm going nude.
Bro, that's
It's
what I'm
time.
saying.
That
bro. I'm about to pop
OnlyFans
the
coming.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans coming. It ain't gonna be the only thing coming. You feel me?
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Big facts, big facts, big facts.
I'm just playing the game.
Playing the game? What you playing, bro?
Playing Final Fantasy.
Oh, you doing it right now?
He's playing it right now.
Yeah. Bro, I swear you don't listen.
I swear he don't. Like, he be
I
talking.
literally
You know what's
said, "Fuck it,
crazy?
I'm gonna play right now."
He only hears himself talk, dog.
No, I don't.
It's
I hear you guys.
What did we say to him?
He only hears himself talk.
You said that.
I definitely did not just say that. Like I literally just said it.
Yo, I was gonna hold you. What if that shit? What if that shit worked? What if that? What if that shit worked, dog? I was gonna.
Fuck you.
Yo, if that shit worked, I would have just been flabbergasted like a Yoku, dog. You can't be this dumb, dude. Anyway, so yeah, the Final Fantasy VII remake demo came out the same day that the original game was supposed to come out, and since I'm the only person that has played it, I will say it is fire. The demo itself is literally not even scratching the surface of what the game has to offer. Like I've seen on Twitter, I've seen like the Japanese players do like Devil May Cry combo setups.
I was gonna ask, like, did you figure out how to do those?
No,
Because,
I don't know. I just
bro,
watched.
They were fucking going ham. I thought I was watching Breath of the Wild combos
Yeah,
all
bro,
over again.
bro, I don't know what the fuck they are doing, but if that's how the combo is meant to, like, if that's how like the gameplay is meant to be, because like in the demo when you play it, Mikey, it feels like there's potential there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just rushing through it, it's just a regular ass hack and slash for Cloud, and then everybody else has to do their own jobs or whatever. But if you're like really getting into like the meat, The gameplay is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about that too is now that I think about how the gameplay works, I was thinking about like looking at the rest of the game, like the weapons fights, the big Sephiroth battles, all the later Genova battles, and like I'm just like, dog, like this game is gonna be hard as fuck, is what I'm saying.
What when I think about it, just because you mentioned it too, and I sit here and I think about it even more, what's really gonna get me is the fact that all those fights you mentioned, we probably won't even get to see for another year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, because we're still having an episodic format. So what I hope they do with FF7, to be honest, is I hope that they're completing the game outright. I mean, they've been working on it for a long time. I feel like if they were to just complete the game outright, or at least up to 60%, and then we get the first 25% of the game, and then the next game comes out, and then the next one or the episode or whatever comes out. But I really want it to be DLC. Like, don't charge me a whole $60 for it
Like
entirely.
some hack shit.
Yeah. I don't want that. Like, just and because we're living in that age too. The PS5 is literally down the street. Like, just throw it out. We should get the entire FF7 before the PS5 releases, or at least before the end of this year. That's how I feel. I feel like we should, because the game's not that long. If you sit back and you play the original, it's not 100 something hours worth of content just for the story. It comes from all the extra shit and trying to get the master or the ultimate weapon and all that kind of stuff. Like, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be a factor as to the price and how long it's going to take right now. From the trailers and everything that we've seen, though, the cutscenes that they show you, they're pretty far into the game.
Yeah, like some of the games are already like pretty much done.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing, though. I feel like them asking for the 60 is kind of justified, and I'm probably gonna be like the minority in that situation.
I think it's justified, like I said, for the first game, and the only other way I can see that being justified is if we only get 2 parts. Literally, if this first one that we get that comes out in April is the first half of the game, and then the next disc or the next, I guess it's a disc. The next disc is the second half of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But if they give it to us like the original, what was the original? Like 6 discs, 4 discs, something like that.
No, the original was 3.
Yeah, and we get a whole 3-parter.
There's the original was 3, but then there's like another version of it where it's 2. I played the 2 version.
So if we get the 2 version, I wouldn't complain about a whole nother FF7 being $60 for half the other game. I wouldn't complain about that because it's FF7 and they've changed it so drastically. Like, this isn't even a remaster. They went and said remake, and they really meant remake. This is a completely different game.
This game is dead ass like the like you know how we talked about how like Resident Evil 2 is like the best remake.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy 7 will take that crown off whatever.
100%.
Like what they've shown, and that demo that Mikey's playing right now. Like I said, it's not even scratching like the surface of what the game could potential. What was crazy is I was talking to Noel about this, and he played a version of the game that I was supposed to play. I'm still gonna play eventually, because for those who don't know, Square Enix offered to fly me out before the demo came out, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play the game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the copy early, or I'm going to be able to fly out sometime this month. I don't know. I still waiting to hear back. But he played a copy of the game, and he said they're trying to make this game the best game ever made. I'm like, no, you're gassing this shit. And he deadass said, it's like, nah, it's deadass like Devil May Cry mixed with what did he say? Devil May Cry mixed with let me grab the tweet because I remember this shit, because he was like, it was one of those things where it was like the moment he saw me, he was excited to tell me about the game. Like, it was one of those things where he had to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, Nick, if I don't tell you this shit, I'm gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? He said, hold on. He said, it's literally Persona 5 mixed with Devil May Cry.
There's just no way. Persona 5. How do you mix Persona 5 and DMC to get There's just no way.
I mean,
I gotta play that demo.
No.
Persona 5 Scramble is
can't
the
be the
thing.
demo.
I was gonna say Persona 5 Scramble's a thing, but there's no Devil May Cry combos like in,
Yeah, I
in
know.
Scramble.
And Scramble doesn't
Yeah,
even play like
that's
P5
all,
as it is anyway.
Yeah,
it plays
like,
like what do you call those type of games?
Muso?
Muso. There we go. It plays like that.
Yeah, it plays like that, but we're not shifting gears or anything. But I played the demo, and the demo it plays like a Persona 5 game.
That's just no. You mean like moving wise?
Story, pace, and flow.
Okay,
So-
I can see that. I can.
So there's
definitely see
there's
that.
these long, scenes of dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you actually get into like a palace or something like that, then the gameplay switches up to the Muso. But the story plays out like it's Persona 5.
I hate Atlas. By the way.
Yeah.
We should talk about that. We should talk about that.
We can throw it in there, bro.
We
We
should
can
talk about
definitely throw it
that.
in
But
there.
continue, Mikey.
But yeah, the flow it's like it starts off with heavy story. There's a lot of story and it's a continuation of Persona 5. So it's Persona 5 sequel. So I don't know if it's a sequel to Royal or the original Persona 5. I have no idea, but I know that when I did play the demo for Scramble, it was long cutscenes, and then there's the action part, and then after that it goes into another cutscene, not cutscene, but the little text scene and all that kind of stuff. So it really does feel like it's Persona 5. It's got the Persona 5 feel. It's got the music. It's just the overall tone. So say for instance, you're playing the original Persona 5, but
Ooh, I
like
hate
the
Atlas.
action sequence. The
He's
action
waiting on it, bro. It's
sequences
cooking. He's waiting on it.
We're a hack and slash. That's the feeling. That's the feeling you get from playing Persona 5 Scramble. So,
But nah, he said it's like a mix of those two. And what he means by that is how I guess in the combat, because you played the demo, Yoko, when we were at PAX East.
Yeah.
A little bit of it, like how the turn-based shit was flawless. It was the reaction time was flawless.
Absolutely.
What's crazy is the demo that we played at PAX East had slower reaction times than the actual demo that we got.
The motion blur was worse.
I was gonna say the most.
I don't think
the
this
most
new demo. That's some
Dog,
new shit.
The motion blur is fucking terrible in that E3 build. That was the E3 build. I knew that was the E3 build. I saw that shit. I was like, yeah, this isn't what we were supposed to play.
Bro, when we started the game, I pressed the start button and try and go to options. It was just non-existent. I was like, all right, cool, I gotta take my glasses off.
I hear you. I was there for that. But no, like he said, it was a mix of that and Devil May Cry, and I think that's in the gameplay. How the turn-based mechanics work, how strategic it is when it comes to like typings, because you are it's Final Fantasy. You have type coverages when it comes to elements and the magic and shit, and being able to switch back and forth between. Because at some point, what a lot of people don't know, at some point you're gonna have 4 people on your fucking team.
Yup.
yeah,
And you're going to have to switch through all 4 of them. All of them have to do something.
Tales of what's
It's the
Arise?
Tales series.
Tales of Arise, the new one.
No.
It's the Tales
The one
series.
before it. The one
Berseria.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what that reminds me of. Because there were 4 people in your party. You could switch between the 4 while you were doing your attacks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And depending on the situation, you would need a different person.
And you have to switch out, and you have to heal up.
Yeah.
It's fire. Like that's fucking fire. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I
nigga,
like that.
it's that ass gonna be one of those things where it's really gonna be one of those things where it separates the gamers and the niggas who are just here. Cause niggas gonna be on their streams like this.
Bro.
Doing Dante type of combos and shit. Trying to set up Barrett to shoot niggas in the air. Cloud come through, bop bop, bink, and then comes Tifa coming through, bitch. And that's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire as fuck.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard. Niggas need that, nigga.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we need.
Man, play that fucking demo, Yoku.
All right, bro. Damn.
I'll play it
I'll get
again.
out of the way tomorrow.
I'm gonna play it again. Fuck it, I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play it
my
again.
God.
I'm gonna play it again. Them Japanese
I'm gonna learn how
niggas.
to do them combos. That's
Them
what I'm about to
Japanese
do.
niggas are evil beings.
That,
dog.
I'm about to figure out how to do them combos.
Them niggas
bro.
are different, dude.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Jesus. But nah, Final Fantasy VII Remake, expect gameplay. That's all I'm gonna say. You already know Square Enix got me. Expect gameplay. I need that.
I want to. You know what? I guess I do have to play the demo to kind of get a feel of what I want to do for content for that, because I'm actually really excited about that remake.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's either I make content for it or I'm gone for the next week because I'm not doing shit besides playing that game.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'm just.
Absolutely. Honestly, though, I feel like after even from the demo that we played at PAX, it really feels like the perfection between FF15 and 13, and it just it works as simple as it is to say that. Because 13 tried to do it, and then 15 kind of got a better version of 13 minus the paradigm shift. But the way you can just flawlessly move between things, and then there's not I don't have to choose between whether or not I want an active battle system or a real-time battle system, and then a traditional RPG or JRPG battle system.
You can just set other people to do what they want to do and just be like, all right, I'm just stick to one person.
It just goes into one. And then if I want to switch and I press the the command menu X, I hit the command menu, it like freeze frames the entire thing. Everything just stops. And I can choose what I got to do. I can swap between who I want. I can set up the settings. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing going on.
You can literally play this game in any way you want to, because you can actually set up to classic mode.
Yeah.
And the game will play for you when the action sequences, and then you can just strategically you can run it like it's a mobile game. You can strategically just like put play spells and all that kind of stuff when you need to, and just let the game play itself.
So does the Square Enix got a dub this year? Or we gotta wait till, or we gotta wait till Last of Us, because remember Last of Us 2 hitting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man.
Remember Last of Us 2 is hitting. To be honest with you, even with Last of Us coming out, I think 7 got it. Not just biased, deadass. What 7 is
gonna be game.
What 7 is? Nah, of course it's gonna be. The thing about this year is dangerous as fuck, because the 2 games that are gonna be game of the year, it don't matter it doesn't matter if the other one wins. Somebody's gonna get shot in this motherfucker.
I don't think anybody's gonna be mad.
Yeah, like oh, Last of Us 1. Okay, cool. Oh, Final Fantasy 7. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay, shit. The thing about Final Fantasy 7, I think Final Fantasy 7 has a lot more going for it than Last of Us. The thing about The Last of Us is the original Last of Us was a perfection of the Uncharted gameplay, and then obviously the Tomb Raider guys tried to like mimic that, and they still like they took it a bit further. They took it a bit further, made it different than Uncharted ever is.
But then the Tomb Raider games.
Yeah, the Tomb Raider games are fucking phenomenal. The Tomb Raider the Tomb Raider games are great, but I feel like Uncharted is dead ass capitalizing off the fact that Tomb Raider does exist. So it's basically taking all of what made Last of Us good, perfecting it, and adding all of like Tomb Raider's charms and extra shit, and putting it into one game, and plus continue the story with Ellie, that she's an adult or a teenager now, or she's a teenager now. And
well, she was already a teenager, right?
Well, no, she was like 12,
what,
16. She was a teenager. She was 14.
She had to. I mean, because she was kissing girls. She had to be old enough to know. They're not, because I mean, it's a video game coming at the end of the day. They're not gonna be putting some 12-year-old kissing girls in the game. So she had to have been
like 14, 15.
Yeah, at the earliest.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I literally just played it, but now we get Ellie as an adult. Now Joel is damn near on his deathbed. He's not on his deathbed. That nigga, he still look good for all the gray he got on his fucking face.
He look good for a dying man.
Yeah, basically. But no, like it's gonna be one of those things where, like, you know, obviously eventually it's gonna. Like, I feel like The Last of Us is gonna be predictable as fuck. I feel like, because Joel is gonna die.
I feel like we know that
Joel is gonna die.
Prepare, but we don't want it to happen.
No, I'm still crying.
I don't
give a fuck with what he says.
Did you cry during Last of Us 1?
Of course.
Yeah.
That shit was a flaw, bro. There's not a lot of games on this planet that I count as like flawless 10 out of 10 games. Like literally the death, like not even trying to gas shit. Like definitive 10 out of 10 games. There's only maybe about like 3 games I even gave that like rating to, and it's God of War, the most recent one. That one was fucking phenomenal. Dude.
I still haven't beaten it.
I still haven't either. Thanks, Nick.
What?
He didn't spoil anything.
That's
you
what
know,
they were talking about.
No,
What?
because we shared God of War.
You still
And it's
have
on
it
your
then?
account. We're not sharing our PS4s anymore.
Oh, he can't play it.
You could have asked me for it. You could have asked. I would have done. You could have asked me for it.
I know I could have. I
Okay.
just wanted to be mad at you. Fuck.
What the fuck did they do? I don't... Anyway, God of War. The other game is Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, I saw that coming a mile away.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's your game right
It's
there.
a flawless. It's really a good game, dog. It just didn't sell well, so of course there isn't gonna be like a what's the word? A urgency to get like a remake, remaster. Like it's one of those perfect gems that the Dreamcast. It's those fadeaway gems. It's just one of those. It's one of those. And most recently, Last of Us is added to that list because I played it earlier this year. Last of Us is just a flawless game. It 100% deserves everything it gets. 100%.
Yep. Especially for the time era that it was.
Mm-hmm.
That was my game of the year.
It shits on pretty much everything at that point. But like, look, like I feel like The Last of Us, while it's going to shake our boots in terms of continuity, in terms of like gameplay, in terms of everything, I feel like Final Fantasy VII is one of those things where there's 3 generations playing 7. The remake is crucial. Like it's one of those things where literally you have 3 generations of people who are going to be playing Final Fantasy VII. One of which has never even touched the Final Fantasy game. Another one is like around yours and my age, and then Mikey's age. Sorry to put it this. I'm adding to the narrative, Mike. It's cool.
Hey, you're good. You're good.
That is probably going to be like the most impactful thing for a lot of people because we have the nostalgia running and then we have the new niggas running. And the gameplay from Final Fantasy VII Remake is nothing like the gameplay from 7, which is why I say if you want to, you can play 7 on the Switch. It has a speed up button. You don't need to. You don't need to at all because the remake is going to be better than the first one.
Yeah.
The remake.
If anything, I would say play 7, one of the older games, just so you avoid the spoilers that people talk about. But I mean, the game's been out for over
20 years.
Decade. Yeah, like at this point, even if you're a new person and if you're just happen to be finding out what FF7 is now, that's different, right?
But you know what's crazy though?
Spoilers.
People don't even know about Final Fantasy VII. Like they the thing about Final Fantasy VII is it's one of those enigma games where it's like you know the key events, but you don't know the game.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people really, really misconstrue like what Sephiroth's role is, Genova, Cloud, why Zack is important, Barrett as a character. A lot of people just don't know.
Wait.
A lot of people just do not know about the game. They just know about the events.
Right?
What?
Do you think they would give us Crisis Core?
No.
As a DLC
I think they'll give us the portions that were playable
from Crisis Core.
Like so, remember when we were talking? They were talking about the Nibelheim incident, and Cloud remembers how that shit happens, and then eventually they remember like, oh no, this wasn't you, this was Zack.
Yeah.
And then I guess when they're going down memory lane, it's Zack you're playing as, and that's how they introduce some type of Crisis Core element where it's still the same gameplay. Because I think too, the thing about Crisis Core was Zack was with a lot of people when he was like traveling, but the ones where he was with Cloud, it was him, Cloud, and Sephiroth. So what you could do is implement like Zack in those gameplay portions. Right? And literally just keep the exact same way where it's like Cloud basically takes Barrett's role and he's shooting with his soldier gun and Sephiroth's doing Sephiroth.
Yeah. And
that's it. That's how that would work. And you get those moments where you are playing as Zack, but not Crisis Core all the way. I do think there will be references. There will be more references to Zack. Especially when Hojo reveals like his plan. Of course, there's going to be. You're gonna finally see Zach after like 10 years. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry, dog. I fucking love
Dog,
Zach.
it's gonna
bro.
be so nice to see
It's
Zach,
gonna be
man.
dope.
Especially
And
in
then-
this game of all games.
And then I think they're gonna re-release Advent Children.
Oh, the movie?
Cause I don't know if y'all see that they re-trademarked that shit again.
Did
I didn't
they?
see that.
This year the trademark bought literally like Square Enix Advent Children. I'm like, are they about to redub this shit?
They could, to be honest. Like I could see that, and that would be a huge power play.
Dude,
if they've been working on Advent
We're
Children
about
this
to,
whole
bro. So hey, guess what? Y'all about to drop. Not only are you getting Final Fantasy VII Remake, next week you're getting Advent Children redubbed or re-released or directors, some shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of it.
Dude, that would be more of a remaster than it.
Yeah, but I got remastered because the CGI is, nigga, Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay is shitting on Advent Children CGI.
Yeah. I think they should stretch it though, for sure.
What you mean?
I think what they should do is release FF7 Remake and then
wait till the summer.
Whatever middle point it is between we get the first disc and then the second disc, put Advent Children right in the middle of that. Keep that FF7 hype going.
That way. Well, no, because at that point you're spoiling it. But
well,
I mean, at the
what
same
else
time,
would you do, though? You just
yeah,
said
obviously
a
you
week
kind of
after-
have to. Yeah, you kind of have to spoil if you're gonna release the movie, because the movie's like a couple months after like the original ending.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I hear you, but nah, Final Fantasy VII, regardless, it's not gonna be as. It's my game of the year. Y'all know me. It's my game of the year. Y'all don't care about
Last
me.
of Us 2, man, but so for me, Ghost of Tsushima has a lot of potential though. I already like those type of games, and it is story driven, and it's being done by Sucker Punch. So as long as they stick to what they're doing,
Sucker Punch are fire developers.
Tropes, yeah, they might pull off a game. I can see that one, FF7, and Last of Us 2
Cyberpunk
being the game of the years.
Cyberpunk is gonna be up there. For how much? It's
iffy
not
on it.
winning shit. Trust me, it's not winning shit between those other three games. But it's gonna be it's gonna be those nominations. Look, anyone who niggas fucking hyping up that GTA fucking clone, dog, realize this: good games are coming out this year. It's the end.
It's a GTA clone?
It's the yes.
I haven't seen any gameplay for it. So
Cyberpunk is a GTA clone.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
It's
There's
just
no
first
way.
person.
There's
Look at the game, bro. Look at the gameplay, bro.
There's no way.
Look at the game. Like, when you see the gameplay, there's like a 20-30 minute gameplay for Cyberpunk. Look, I wouldn't make this shit up. It's literally a Cyberpunk-ish Grand Theft Auto. Like it's open world. Yes, you're in the city. Yes, you can drive around. Yes, you do the missions. Yes, you can interact with. Like it's GTA.
I'm not playing that game for more than a day. That's crazy.
Like, come
All
on.
right, cool. I'm right then. It's not going on my top.
The story is probably gonna be dope. I can't wait to see how that like mafia, underground criminal organization shit goes into play. But it's like, my nigga, Final Fantasy VII is coming out, and I'm not worried about no goddamn Cyberpunk. What the fuck is you talking about? And Last of Us
was that it was gonna take the direction of one of the David Cage games. So Heavy Rain. Or what was the most recent one? I was gonna say iRobot. Wow.
Off topic. Onion rings.
Detroit Becomes Human.
Onion rings or mozzarella sticks.
Onion rings.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, what else did you order?
It's literally just it's the catfish fillet.
Yeah, onion rings.
Onion rings. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Continue. Talk your shit.
But yeah, I was hoping it took the direction of the David Cage games. Detroit Become Human is the most recent one that he's done, and that one was really good. For his style of game.
Those games aren't for me.
Well, see, I want the story direction to match that, right? So where you can choose your decisions, and it's less of, because I mean, GTA story is okay, but having the same engine as the game, and then just running things and like the way they move in GTA, I can give a fuck less about what's going on in GTA story, to be honest. I just want to blow shit up and steal cars. You know,
Pretty much.
That's pretty much it. So if Cyberpunk is gonna have even anywhere near the same atmosphere or world that GTA presents with its gameplay, I'm gonna treat it the exact same.
I'll play it for online.
Story.
Because the thing about GTA is the reason why it's still being, still one of the highest selling games to this date is like what makes GTA is not even the story.
Yeah,
It's the world.
Yeah.
Like it's everything that the shit has to offer. Like, yeah, that's just fire, dude. I can't wait. This year, the heavy hitters are coming out this year. We're hitting to that season where at this point it's gonna be, if you have a backlog, that is your fault.
Yeah, we're gonna have a game every
No,
month.
dead ass.
There's a big
Resident
game every
Evil
month this
3
year.
comes out.
Yeah, Resident Evil 3 comes out a week before Final Fantasy 7. So
I'm gonna be uploading
yeah.
both of them at the same time. But Final Fantasy 7 is getting the most the most love.
Well, honestly, you might be able to beat 3
Yeah,
before
you'll be able to
7
beat
even comes out.
Resident Evil.
Probably
'Cause I don't. 3 is only it's just Claire, right?
for now.
No, 3 is.
You know how that DLC shit going.
No.
Who else is in 3? Oh, and then fuck.
Well,
what's his name?
there aren't campaigns like that, but there are moments where you'll be able to play as Carlos.
They're definitely
So
gonna
it's
have
just one game
DLC where you
altogether.
play
There's
it. There's definitely gonna be
Yeah,
DLC where you
we'll
play
have,
as like the one nigga who was like the spy for Umbrella. There's definitely gonna be like the one DLC.
The mercenaries.
Yeah,
The mercenaries.
there's gonna be DLC for them eventually, like in the summer, because like how it was for Resident Evil 2.
Well, yeah, that part, sure. But I mean, like, as far
In
as
terms of the main
playing
story,
for
I should
content-
be able
Main
to beat
story,
it.
Yeah, you ought to be able
it's
to
only-
knock that
I
out
should be
before
It's
able
only
to
gonna
beat
be
it.
Jill.
I should be
the
able
way
to beat
we've
it.
been doing videos, you know, we don't just do all right, start recording, and then all right, cool, here's your 30 minutes, and then all right, guys, here's Resident Evil 3 part 39, still nowhere near beating the game yet, 50% in, let's keep it going. Like, no,
I'm
we don't
probably
do
gonna
that
have
no
to
more.
start double uploading then
For RE3 or
for both RE3 and Resident Evil, because we're looking at, what am I doing right now? I'm looking at I can beat Pokemon by then. I still gotta play through Undertale. I probably
you're
gotta
doing that pacifist run,
I'm
right?
doing Pacifist, then I'm doing Genocide. So that those are like an extra like 6-7 parts each playthrough.
No, dude, when you do that genocide, you're dead.
Oh word, I'm not gonna finish it.
You will finish it if you're dedicated, but those fights are
Are they?
ridiculous.
Oh yikes, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like my stream wanted me to do genocide after I did pacifist, and I was like, "Fuck y'all, no." They showed me a clip of what the end game was for, you know, like the final shit. I was like, "I'm never doing this. I'll watch somebody else do it, but I'm not gonna do it." Couldn't do it, and because I just can't kill Toriel. I cannot kill her.
Oh,
Can't.
okay.
Cannot.
I thought you
Genocide,
spoiled
you
me
gotta
for
kill
shit.
everybody, bro.
I thought you spoiled me for some stuff. I'm gonna say like I'll kill you.
No.
I want you to know. I'm gonna keep it a brick with you. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you after Resident Evil 2, after Resident Evil 3, and after Final Fantasy. And there's that little like break period before like E3 and Ghost of Tsushima. I'm playing through the Deltarune episodes.
That one's good.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I've Undertale has
I
taken
might
me.
chop mine up and upload it. 'Cause I don't wanna do it.
Undertale got me, dog.
What you should do, to be honest, because you already started pacifist though. I was gonna say what you should do is that you should load up 2 different Undertale files or whatever, because I know you can't separate them based on the game itself, but you can run 2 different engines of the game. You should run one pacifist, run genocide, and then double upload that. So one episode, then they go up the same day, right? One episode is pacifist, or the episode that goes the same time or whatever is genocide, and that way they both get the double flavor.
Yo, dude, did you see this? I made this today. I made this shirt today.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm not gonna hold you. I want you to know. I dead ass was like, bro, I want to do an Undertale shirt. I looked up Sans text, went to Photoshop, put that shit on there, grabbed the heart, bam, put that shit up. I'm like, yeah, this shit is fire. Undertale got me, dog.
That's nice.
Undertale got me, bro. That ass. Yeah, I thought that shit was trash.
Nah,
I'm not gonna
I
hold
told
you.
You're gonna love
I thought
it,
that
bro.
shit was overrated. That shit. I am a stan of Undertale. I think my comment section let me know that I wasn't shit for lying to them.
Undertale's good.
That
dog.
shit is
It's
fire.
really
Undertale deserves the praise for sure. But
Yeah.
but no, the good games are coming out. The good games are coming out. We're hitting that part that we were like that early year slug that was going on.
We don't have one of those this year. We didn't actually.
Yeah, we did. Cause Mystery Dungeon.
What do we have in January? Something came
Yeah,
out in
Kakarot.
January. I just can't remember what it was.
Kakarot.
Kakarot. Okay. See, Kakarot came out and it was received well by the community for Dragon Ball, but then was also received not well by the people that don't give a fuck about Dragon Ball but love really good games. So there's that. What came out in February?
We're looking at. Okay, so in January, the biggest games I can say are the Remake DLC, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and I guess the Walking Dead VR
VR
joint. Yeah, the VR joint.
That was a really fun.
That
game.
was a big game. That was a big game.
Yeah. What about February?
In February, I know I would say it's niche, but Life is Strange finally got their complete season.
Mm-hmm.
The Sims 4 came out.
Okay.
We're looking at about Yakuza 5 came out.
Okay.
Darksiders Genesis came out, and the Champion Edition of Street Fighter 5.
So yes. I would say February was the dry month.
No.
I would have to because
no. I wouldn't say dry.
Everybody hyping those up.
But February was one of those. February was like the dump month.
You just throw shit in there.
No, yeah, like that. Oh shit! Here's a port. Here's a remaster. Here's a collection. Because in this exact same month, fucking Devil May Cry 3 came out. The Resident Evil 3. The Kingdom Hearts Remind shit. The Xbox finally got this shit. The ZX collection came out. Metro came out. One Punch Man.
Oh,
nobody's
Doom
excited for Metro.
comes out.
Doom comes out this
Doom
month.
comes out later this month.
Doom comes out this month.
This month is when the heavy shit starts to come out.
Yep.
Because we got Mystery Dungeon is not gonna do good on YouTube, unfortunately. I already saw everybody. That's just flop. That's just flopping.
Why you mentioned that? I need to clarify that because I know someone's gonna say it. You don't care about Kakarot. When we're talking about dry month, we're specifically, at least I am, specifically talking about YouTube. For content creators, the games that can be delivered for content that we can make good content out of, and that a lot of the feedback would be well received. That's what we mean by that. So if we say something's dry or didn't do good, we're either talking about that or we're gonna straight up say like that game is ass. So there's no in between. Don't get confused about it.
This is not how it works.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's just not how it works.
Some games are just ass, dog. You gotta let them know.
We're looking at March is where all the big shits come out. Like Mystery Dungeon is coming out. That shit, y'all people.
It's not gonna do good for YouTube. It's not.
It's not gonna
Twitch.
It's not gonna do good.
For the month of March,
it's not gonna do good
for Twitch.
It's not gonna do good.
I don't think it'll do good for YouTube, but I can see it doing good for Twitch.
I don't think
no.
I'm talking about besides content creation.
Oh, like in general?
I think you'll probably get like 1.2, 1.5 million. That's it.
Shit, I don't even know about a million. It's still just
It's a port.
It's a Mystery Dungeon, and that's what I have to explain. It. Someone tried to
Mystery. Okay, I feel like people got to remember this shit. Mystery Dungeon does not sell. It's probably it's
not a great game.
It's the most sold spinoff, sure, but that's not saying much when the last 2 or 3 games have flopped. There's a reason why that shit hasn't come out with anything new since Super Mystery Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't like that ass. They made Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX just as if this shit does good, then you'll get the next Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
But if it does trash, we're not doing another one. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's it. You know? And then you got to look at what it was compared to. Fucking Pokemon Trozy, Pinball.
Yeah, like nigga, people didn't buy Ranger.
Yeah, Ranger's ass.
People only bought Ranger dead ass for the 4th gen games.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
couldn't you transfer or something like that or whatever?
Manaphy. And even then, like everybody's favorite is fucking Explorers of Time and Sky, but like I gotta remember those games are like 15 years old now, dude.
Yeah. Now I will say about DX, they've taken a lot of things from all 3 of the previous Mystery Dungeon games, and they've slapped it into DX.
That's good. So, that's good.
That's why I say like there's a lot about DX that's good, but at the end of the day, it's still a Mystery Dungeon game.
And Mystery Dungeon games, I'm sorry, they're fucking boring. The genre of Mystery Dungeon, for those who are unaware, Mystery Dungeon doesn't belong to Pokemon. Mystery Dungeon is actually a dungeon scrolling genre. Final Fantasy has one. I'm pretty sure. Who else has a Mystery Dungeon series?
Etrian Odyssey.
Yeah, a lot of series have a Mystery Dungeon game, and they're boring. The gameplay is fucking boring.
Mm-hmm.
And then you giving me, oh, the story of Mystery Dungeon is so good, my nigga. No, it's not. You give me one game out of a series of 6. Come on, dog.
But that time that Rayquaza destroyed
give me Explorers of Sky and Explorers of Time and Darkness, sure. But you gotta remember, there's still the original games. There's Gates to Infinity. There's Super Mystery Dungeon. These are games that are fucking mediocre at best when it comes to story. So come on, you gotta remember, like, this shit's not Mystery Dungeon. While it may be a lot of people's favorite, it's just not the best games on the market. It's not gonna sell well. I'm sorry, it isn't. It may be a sell well for you to get another game, sure, but even then, it's like
I don't even see that. To be honest, I don't see that at all.
I wouldn't be surprised, only because of the outcry for the people that did see the game, and the amount of people that know what this tactic is, because because if you know what they're doing, if you're a fan of the series, you're gonna buy the game.
Yeah, someone literally posted on Twitter that they bought like 5 copies.
Yes. If you know why they did that, you're 100% going to buy multiple copies of the game just to make sure you get that next game.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure. And a lot of people are like, oh, they're probably gonna remaster Explorers of Time and Sky. I said no, you're gonna get a new game,
a whole new one.
Yeah, that's why they did that. That's why they did that. You're gonna get a whole new one because of John.
About the crisp quality of my
Shut
camera,
up, nigga.
bro.
What camera?
I can't wait to do Resident Evil, dog.
Give me your bundle.
The bundle, I'll go through Amazon and slide it to you.
Appreciate you.
My lens is different though, so I gotta find the lens for it and tell you to what it was.
But no, like, Mystery Dungeon is cool. The big game coming out this is Animal Crossing, actually.
Animal Crossing and Doom, same day.
Yeah, So
you're gonna have a huge divide, bro. It's gonna be fun. Fun.
I don't think there's gonna be a divide.
There's definitely gonna be a divide.
I don't think
so.
Because
a lot of people that like Doom also like Animal Crossing, and a lot of people that like Animal Crossing are fans.
Don't like Doom. Nah, Doom caters to a different audience than Animal Crossing does. If you like both, you are part of the minority.
There's people that like both though. I wouldn't say they're the minority as a whole, but out of a collection of them, there's still a lot of them that like both.
I don't think so. I think Animal Crossing fans have hit that. I mean, it's furry Sims. And you know how I feel about those type of games. Those type of games are therapeutic type of games. They hit like a different type of genre that Doom just doesn't.
You don't think blowing motherfucking aliens up is therapeutic?
No, nigga, to the
Yep. Bro, blowing up aliens is the best. What you talking about, man? There was hey, sit back down, man. Sit back down. Take your hoo-ha.
I almost. Yo, we gonna get canceled one of these days. We're gonna get canceled. I promise you.
We or you?
I'm invincible. I can't go.
I'm not going if you're not going. What the fuck?
I can't go, dog.
You said it. Not anyone.
I can't go, dog. We're good. But no, like, the genres are different. Like they appeal to different audiences now. Especially Animal Crossing. Since New Leaf and that mobile game, they've hit like a whole. They've hit like a whole different like what's the word? A whole different planet with Animal Crossing.
I can see that.
And Doom, while it is Doom, and Doom is like a legacy series, it's been going on for like 25, 30 years now at this point. In the last decade, we've only had maybe like 3 or 4 Doom games, all spread out. Yeah. This is just the big one.
So New Leaf was what? That was early 3DS days, actually.
New Leaf was like New Leaf was early, and then we got like 3-4 years later we got the mobile game, and then here we are 3-4 years later after the mobile game.
Yeah.
And the community's gotten bigger.
Oh, definitely.
Through word of mouth, actually.
So the thing about Animal Crossing though is that it's just like you said, it's huge based on the people alone. even with it being therapeutic, it's one of those games where you pick it up and you play it forever. Like, hey, you guys want to go to do this, and I'll hop in your town, whatever. Now, something that I'm actually looking forward to what they're gonna do with Animal Crossing in particular is whether or not they're going to adapt what they've been doing with a couple of their other games and allowing you to visit friends' towns without them actually being online. That'll be a different thing.
We got off
Or
topic
if
like
you
a
guys can come
motherfucker.
to like a community, like maybe if they made a park, you know what I mean?
It just hit me. We got off topic like a motherfucker, dog.
Bro, we just started to. Well, no, technically we didn't. We're talking about the games of March.
Hey, we podding. Yeah.
Here you go with that word. Yo, Mikey's head has been crocked to the side.
Bro, my gaming
Hooked.
monitor is over here.
Why you don't just turn your whole body? That's bad posture.
You're bad posture.
Yeah, so
Ah, fuck. Wait, no. I have ether. Wait.
Ether. Anytime I hear Ether, I just think of Fire Emblem.